Alright. One glossy guaranteed. What a wonderful reward. Oh, what 5-star Twilight? What the hell is this? You cannot convince me this is a real card. Okay. Can't say I'm a big fan of this event. Not gonna lie. Alright guys, the 2024 Life Point event is up. So happy early New Year's. I guess we get to win some. Ooh, they're giving us gems this time, and oh, I see. That's why. Yes, give us gems and then give us a legacy pack, because we definitely need a one times legacy pack. Yes, thank you. But anyway, deck reasoning for this event. Not really a new concept. This deck is just Masquerade Turnbull. Okay, most of the new branded stuff I cut down and trimmed down, and I put the edge in package back in, because all you need are stuff that lets you fuse into Masquerade. And the reason we play this is because Masquerade does not affect damage. So stuff like burn cards, you know, stuff that gets countered by Hanewada. Hanewada does not work against Masquerade. They pay at the start of activating any card, no matter what. If you put 2 up and they play a single card, they cannot physically play another card for the rest of the game. Unless the one card they play was somehow Dying Candle the Cure Master, you know, then... well, they still lose 200 life points in that exchange, so that's not really worth it. But yeah, this is the most foolproof way to make sure your opponent burns to death. It's not like there's stuff like Blackwing Dragon or it's not Blackwing Dragon, Blackwing Assault Dragon, or possibly stuff like Red Eye Spark, like Flare Metal Dragon. Those cards nowhere near as good as Masquerade. They resolve after the chain. That means if your opponents get rid of them, they no longer burn. Masquerade does not care about that. It's taking you take Masquerade down, it's taking you down with it anyways. And yeah, it's pretty much it. Yeah, obviously we gotta run the 3 Hanewada. This is the max C of this format. So here we got the classic match of this event. Our opponent activates burn card, I chain Hanewada. Our opponent chains burn card, I chain Hanewada. Yes. Alright, so now if my opponent has 2 burn cards, I'm hooked, but our opponent only has 1 burn card. That means I win. And I'm gonna brand High Spirits Draw Phase to get rid of this Lebellion. Why? Because I don't even care that I don't use the Lebellion. I didn't even need to use the Lebellion. I was gonna get 2 monsters and attack for game directly. I was not gonna... yeah. Sick. Very, very, very fun and active event. Thank you. Duel number 2. Our opponent's named I'm Poor. Meanwhile, I have a hand of 2 URs and 2 SRs in it. And we're gonna add Brand Infusion, and here we're gonna do the line where we're just gonna Lubellion, dump Quem, add Libitum, and make Masquerade number 1. Now we're gonna use Polymerization, make Masquerade number 2, and like as I said, you only got 1 card activation. You cannot. There's no single burn card that will just kill me at that point. So yeah. This is a game featuring me clicking buttons. That's all I'm doing. Rebellion for Sarnier and activate Patchwork, which gets another Poly, and then you Gold Sark for Tragedy, and that gets Alibur, which I add Brandon High Spirit for some reason, activate High Spirits, dump Sarnier, dump Albion, and then activate Sarnier, and then I realized that that there's only 1 Albion in my deck. That was a deck building error. So when I go to add Brand Infusion, and I try to activate Brand Infusion, I realize, oh wait, I can't Albion because there's only 1 Albion in my deck. Whoopsie. So we pivot to Sanctifier instead of the Branded Dragon to make, and then we poly for 1 Masquerade. Then during the opponent's turn, alright, we're gonna set Brand opening, and during the opponent's turn, we're gonna Albion, get back Fallen of Albaz and Alibur, and we're gonna make the second Masquerade this way. So yeah, that is about the worst, least efficient, most complicated way to make double Masquerade. Do not do what I just did. Please, it's do literally anything else than what I did. Anyway, our opponent, because since they drew a bunch of cards, they have droplets, so yeah, there goes the burn. But this is why Masquerade is better than Letter Metal and Blackwinged Assault Dragon, because even though they negated with droplets, they still burned for 2 Masquerades, so they're still down to 800, and they're playing Numeron, so that actually matters because I ran open for some reason. I don't know why I did that. I realized as soon as I activated the ad libitum's on effect on field to make my monsters gain attack. That's during my main phase. That's not a quick effect. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I've literally never. It's been months since I've summoned ad libitum to the field and actually had to use the effect. So I totally thought that this card was better than it was. But yeah, our opponent's at 800, and they're on Numeron. So excuse me if I'm doing my math wrong, but it sounds like they could just attack my kid, go down to 100, attack again, my Masquerade, double again, attack over something else, double again, and then attack over my Albion for game. Okay, so that's what's supposed to happen, right? I should have gotten punished for my terrible play. Instead, they make Sunya. No, first of all, Sunya only burns during the next standby phase, not my standby phase, your next standby phase, so this is going to kill me. Number 2, I top deck Haniwata anyway, so that shit just does not matter. And here we go, Branded Retribution, add back a Branded Fusion. Opponent still does not have the Ash, and yeah, we go Lubellion, and then we get to add another Alibur with the Tragedy we dumped, and Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, honestly, if you're running this deck, make sure you run 2 Albion. Why I don't even know why I need have the stuff in here. It's not like I'm gonna use it. We don't need you, the Lenatusi. A Shaddoll Construct, like it works. It makes it makes Haniwata a branded and high spirits target. Yes, I thought about that synergy. Not actually recommended to probably run this. You only run 1 high spirits anyways. It's not like you're gonna open Haniwata branded high spirits. That's your only way to play the game anyways. But yeah, you got double, triple Masquerade sitting around, and you wanna, and you realize that normal brand and modern branded doesn't have room for these. You know, this is an event where you can pull these out, but really just run a bunch of burn cards. Just run Tremendous Fire Chain Energy, and that'll be faster and much simpler than what I tried to do in this event.